Prayer is the key that unlocks the heaven door for me. I want to give you just one little melody there. Prayer is the key that unlocks the heaven door for me. And it goes like this. It's simple. Prayer is the key. Prayer is the key. Unlock the heaven door for me. Sing it. Down on your knees, unlock the heaven door. Seek and find the golden keys, unlock the heaven door. Prayer is the key. Prayer is the Isn't that beautiful? And all of the ugliness and all of this sadness that we've gone through, there is still hope. And there's still beauty. I look at what's happening today in this world. Do you think it's a surprise? I noticed you mentioned your belief in God, and I think whenever I speak, if that offends anybody, I'm very sorry, because I always go back to the fact that I believe in God. I believe in God. Do you think anything that's happening today is a surprise to Him? And if we hope for these children to carry on these messages that we've talked about, we've got to do exactly what we're doing here this morning. Coming to them, talking to them, telling them what has happened, but telling them that they can make a difference. But it's very important how you make the difference. It's not by hating. It's not by being fearful. It's not by treating people the way, in the manner in which they treat us, but you've got to do it another way. My son Noel wrote a song once, coming from one of the scriptures, and says, the scripture says, the weapons of our warfare. Does anybody know that scripture? The weapons of our warfare are not what? Carnal. That's like the world does it. That's the hateful manner in which the world does it. Our weapons are not carnal like that, children. But our weapons are mighty, powerful, mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. All right? His weapons, you use the weapons. You use the weapon that God gives you. And what are these weapons? Faith, hope, love, kindness. All of these. Forgiveness. That's a very important weapon, children. Forgiveness. You've got to learn how to forgive. And that doesn't mean you're going to be so weak as you let people step over you. That doesn't what it means. But you have to be able to recognize that very, very much of what people do is the fact that they don't know any better. And so what do you do? How do you deal with that? You use one of the weapons that he gives us. And one of those weapons are prayer.
I feel so much at home because being in a school and seeing these wonderful children just gives me so much hope. I look forward to the future. No matter what the past has been, I'm looking forward to the future because I see that hope in the faces and the understanding of these children that are being taught today.
Do you have a message for our future generation?
I certainly do. And the message is this, that there is hope. And nevertheless, all of the unhappiness and the tragedy and the darkness and that the Jews have gone through and the slaves have witnessed, there is still hope. And in the midst of it all, there is a lot of beauty. I watch what's happening to Katrina and the various other tragedies we've had, and I've seen people come forward to help and to give their help. The young people that have gone down to New Orleans to help there. That's a beauty spot. That's what I call beauty, and we're so much in need of that. So these children that have heard us this morning and have performed for us gives me the hope and the love and the happiness that we are really going to witness. I understand that no matter what happens, no matter who's in control, no matter what the party is, no matter who's running for president, God is still in control. He's got the whole world in his hand, and you can't get away from that. So God bless you.
That's just a verse of it, but it's so simple, and it had to be simple because it was a Negro spiritual, and you know, as you heard here many times, slaves could not read. In fact, anybody found teaching them how to read, they were punished too. And so we had to sing songs that were very repetitious and simple to learn, and that's one of them. My Lord, all the time. Sings all you do, He hears all you say. My Lord, that's why I'm not afraid.
These are the stories we should never forget. Words of Bonds.